So, this weekend I participated in the United Game Jam. I've actually been looking forward to this jam for a while now, for exactly this video, and on top of that, I had an idea on how to make it special. As the title of this video mentions, I may have done more to limit myself than just abide by the jam's time limit of 48 hours and the theme. That's right, I made an entire game using only a Raspberry Pi 4, the 4 gig model. Also, to all 14 of you, I know there's an 8 gig model now, but see, as I mentioned, I've been planning this for a while, and I actually bought the whole kit about a week before the 8 gig model came out, so sad times there. So let's just jump into it and let past me take care of getting us going. Oh, and also, apologies for recording from my phone. I actually tried to record the Pi screen, but it came out pink for some reason, and I'm not sure if it was the software I was using on the Pi or what, but yeah. Anyway, let's go. So my idea is that basically it's going to be 2 characters. You got one that runs across the screen. You got to get through the level with one character, and then go through it again with the second character. But the first character destroys the level a little bit, so you got to make sure you leave enough behind for that second character to make it through. We're going to use Bob and Rob. Bob and Rob, dude. That's what's happening. Bob and Rob. All right, let's do it. I don't know anything about Construct, so we're gonna have to see what we can do here. I've never used this app before in my life, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. You won't be able to see it if I use the desktop recording, so I'm just gonna do it on my phone. But like, it's really hard to like draw with this, like, because the Raspberry Pi is pretty slow. So like, if I move the cursor, it's like really rough. Trying to draw like a placeholder for Bob, and I went to draw a circle, and I got a box just because of the way the cursor moves. Like, it's not smooth. All right, he's got his animations in. They're really terrible, but they'll do the job for now. All right, so it is now 10:30 my time. I've been working on the game for about 4-ish hours after I got everything set up. And we don't have a ton. I need to figure out how to get rid of that start button, because obviously it doesn't fit the theme. But, got 2 little dudes here. When you finish the level with one dude, you gotta get it through the level with the other dude. Ooh, but the platforms fall. So you have to try and make it through after the first guy went through, using only the platforms that they left behind. So yeah, probably start looking at sound next. As an aside, this keyboard also hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really thought I was going to struggle with the keyboard and mouse. The mouse is a little annoying, the scroll wheel. Like, it isn't that great. The keyboard is surprisingly good, and I'll probably use it for, like, whenever I just need a keyboard to carry around. It's not that bad. Also, the biggest moth I've ever seen in my life is in here with me. So that's fun. Probably sick my cat on it later. So while I was editing, I realized that at some point during the night, and ironically while I was adding sound into the game, audio stopped recording from my phone. So we're gonna go ahead and skip past that to the next morning and continue where we left off. Okay, so it's a little after 8 a.m. I ended up playing a little bit of a couple other games to try to stay awake. and then took a brief nap, and then came back and started working on just some more polished things. Just cleaning up like how the fade works, making sure nothing appears in front of the fade, separating layers a little better. I think right now I'm gonna work on like a better main menu and work on like some logos for each of the characters. That way I can display that like up in the top corner of the screen while you're playing. I think that would be the good next move. And then probably just maybe work on some animations for like when these are falling. I don't know. Just more polish. Keep polishing until I think it's good, and then start working on levels. So one more thing I've been kind of noodling around with in my head, a like level code system. So like if you had an old game on the Game Boy, a lot of them didn't have the ability to save your game. So what they did is they gave you a code that you could write down and then enter that code to get back to where you were. So I think every 5 levels we'll get a code, and then you'll be able to type that code in to get back to it. I think that'd be cool, and it'd be great for the game jam for me to just be able to dump all the codes into the description, so that if you don't want to play through the whole game but you want to see what some of the harder levels look like, then you can do that. Alright, it is 6:30 p.m. local time. There's about 14 hours left in the jam, but honestly I think I'm pretty well done. I got all the features implemented that I wanted, and I got 11 levels. I wanted to shoot originally for 20 levels, but I couldn't get the mechanic to work where it would switch sides, so like you would go from right to left, and I probably could get it to work with a little bit of effort, with a little bit more work. But I decided that honestly the 11 levels are pretty hard, and I'm not going to ask anybody to spend more time than that to kind of finish the game, so I think we're just going to call it, and it should be good to go. I added the level code system, so you can type in the levels, you can go straight to the last level if you want, and yeah, I'm going to start working on this video and obviously the itch page for the game. Ooh, wowee. So after I finished the game, I needed a trailer. I wanted to make something funny, but I decided to be serious for once in my life, and I came up with this. Now that's an award-winning trailer. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what I was able to make with an all-nighter, a Raspberry Pi, and some patience. If you're watching this video the week it came out, voting is still alive for the jam, and I encourage you to go take a little look-see in the description. Maybe you can look at some of the other Jammers titles too. Before you go though, maybe consider letting the YouTube overlords know you liked this video. Could even consider subscribing if you wanted to see some more. In any case, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.